Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna do a review of the e.l.f. Flawless Finish foundation. I was supposed to do a first impression on this foundation, but sadly the video of me filming that, the sound didn't work, so then it was a little pointless to do a voiceover too. So I just decided to try this foundation a little more out and do a review on it instead. With what it claims is the Flawless Finish foundation with an SPF 15. Apply on face area to even skin tone for a beautiful semi-matte finish that lasts all day. And it says to apply with the foundation brush or a sponge. I have tried to apply it with brush and a sponge. In demo showing, I applied it with the Real Techniques sponge. So for I think it's just a preference thing. If you like a brush, it applies very well with the brush. If you like a sponge, it applies very well with the sponge. But I just prefer sponges in general. And the finish of this is, as they say, a semi-matte, like a satiny finish, and I really like it. The application of this, as you can see in the demo, it's a little thick to apply it, and maybe sometimes it would be better to apply with the brush to get it distributed easier and faster than a sponge, and then go over with the sponge. But whatever you prefer. And it also says behind here, for uses, helps prevent sunburn. I don't know. I don't really have been out in the sun much now. It's not summer. And directions: apply generously 15 minutes before sun exposure. Reapply at least every 2 hours. So you can use this as a sunscreen. But personally, I wouldn't use a foundation as a sunscreen. So, because you want the tan, right? And you don't want to cover it with foundation. And it says that you can just rinse it with water to remove it, and I just use a normal makeup remover. And the lasting power of this foundation is pretty well. I will say it lasts pretty much a whole day, but if you're very oily, even on my skin, I see that it gets a little shiny and oily. That is around like my T-zone area and around my nose. It's a translucent powder, and so far I really like. And the coverage on this one, I had today a little scratch. I scratched myself. It doesn't cover that completely. You need concealer to have full coverage, but I will say it's a medium coverage foundation and it's buildable. So if you want, you can build it up. It doesn't have the exact amount as a normal foundation. It has 7 grams less than a normal one, or 0.2 ounces less, but it's not that big of a deal. And sometimes I feel like you can use a lot of this to cover your face, but I like it and I really recommend it, and it's only $6, I think. And I bought mine at iHerb, but you also can get it on islipsface.com or islipsface.co.uk or wherever you may live. And the packaging is very nice. It's like a glass bottle that is see-through, so you can easily see the color. And it has a pump, something that's very nice, and it's very sanitizing. You don't get the product doesn't get exposed that much. For example, as foundation you just pour up, you will always get some air and stuff inside. And this with the pump, it doesn't happen. And the pump pumps very well. Haven't had any problems with that. So far I really like it, and I really recommend it. So if you have considering trying this foundation, I say go for it. And yeah, maybe the shade range isn't that great, I don't know how many shades there are, but I don't think it's a very dark one. This is the lightest. And if you're very pale, I think this maybe can be a tiny bit too dark or too yellowy maybe. But you just have to try it to see. Hope you guys like this video. Please like and subscribe, and I see you later. Bye.